So what if you're a buyer in today's market, you find the absolutely perfect house that you're looking for, but there's only one problem. It's already under contract. How do you get the seller to reconsider their offer with that first buyer and choose yours instead? This is Jason Valentine with Coldwell Banker High Desert Realty, and I wanted to talk to you about the effectiveness of what we call a backup offer. Now, what a backup offer is, in the grander terms of things, is the first offer, buyer A gets their offer accepted. Buyer B writes a backup offer in case buyer A's offer terminates for some reason. Now, this is where some strategy comes in. How do you, as buyer B, influence the seller to want to get to your offer and not continue working with buyer A? And there's a couple of things that you can do. First off, look at the purchase price. You know, if the purchase price is $215 and you really want this house, offer $217, offer $220 on the backup offer, because what that does is that puts more money in the seller's pocket if he maybe terminates or moves past that first offer, right? So you offer a little bit more money. Maybe you waive contingencies, waive the home inspection, say you'll buy the house as is, use a past survey, whatever the case may be. Now, let me explain how this works. Buyer A might think that they have the house tied up. So you come in with your offer, let's say for $220 on a $215 house. You waive the home inspection. Now buyer A he might know there's a backup offer or might not. But if buyer A starts to get silly with the seller on, let's say, contingencies, they start complaining about things that came out of the home inspection, or they start wanting the seller to pay closing costs or something like that, you now have an opportunity, because that seller might say, hey, wait a second, I've got another buyer who has waived the home inspection, who is willing to pay a little bit more for the house. I'm going to terminate with buyer A and I'm going to move on to buyer B. It's a great little tool. And I tell you what, I've been seeing a lot of backup offers coming in lately, but they aren't using the strategy to make the seller want to terminate with the first buyer and move on to theirs. So this is Jason with Coldwell Banker High Desert Realty. I hope you like this little tip to get your buyer offer accepted. Give us a call, 505-863-4363, or call me on my cell, 575-496-1068.